3:59 a.m. in the morning. Oh my God, guys, what a very, very strange experience that I just had. And though it was brief, like so many of my experiences, I had to share it with you immediately. It was pretty crazy. I think I may have gone just for an instant to the edge of the galaxy, which is very exciting, but unfortunately. Anyways, let me get right into this this experience. So I laid down. I was pretty tired, the usual thing. Middle of the night, I was doing different things, studying Spanish, that kind of stuff. And so I laid down, storm sounds on for those of you who are interested in that sort of thing. And so I was laying there on my side, I was relaxing. Honestly, I'm trying to think, did I really think that something was going to happen? I wasn't absolutely sure. It had been a little while since something had happened, so I was like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. It wasn't like I was truly focused on it, but as I've always told you, there's always a part of me that's thinking, okay, so if it happens, I should be ready. I should be ready if it happens. And it's been so interesting because, for those of you who have followed my channel, I have talked about wanting to go to the edge of the galaxy and see it. I have been interested in doing that. And, it hadn't happened for me. And I was like, okay, well, just have to be patient. As I always tell you, when you want to accomplish something with this, you just have to have patience. So I was in my mind, as I always do, I'll be kind of maybe talking to my guides, even if I can't hear them speaking to me, and I'll be saying, I really want to do this, but obviously it hasn't been happening. So it is what it is, but it would be nice to do this. So first, I found myself in the middle of a dream. Now, this is going to be interesting because it will be a transition from a dream into astral projection. And it was absolutely amazing. I am 99.9% convinced now that going from a lucid dream to astral projecting is 100% possible. It has happened to me too many times, guys. It has happened to me over and over again. I am beginning to understand that lucid dreams can be a bridge into astral projection. So I was in the middle of a dream, and I can't remember much about what this lucid dream was, but I realized I was in some kind of a room or apartment, but I realized I was dreaming. Like right in the middle, I was walking, and I remember I was walking in the middle of this living room. I think it was the living room. And I realized that I was in a dream. So I said, I'm in a dream. And I jumped into the air. At the same moment, I said, I want to astral project. Just like that. Just made the statement, I want to astral project. And as soon as I did that, total darkness, everything blacked out. I wasn't able to see, but I was tumbling in midair, slowly, very slowly. I felt this feeling before. I've had moments where I felt myself tumbling like this before, where I felt myself go backwards. And I felt myself tumbling as if as if I was in a zero gravity environment, as if perhaps I was in space. I had felt that feeling before. I felt this exact feeling again. I was tumbling head over foot, slowly, very, very slowly. And it was an amazing feeling. I felt as I reached out with my hand, I could feel debris, like rocks, were going through my hands. I could feel it, guys. I could feel it. And there was this excitement because as I had fallen back, as the darkness had hit, I had said, I want to go to the edge of the galaxy. I want to go to the edge of the galaxy. I want to go to the edge of the galaxy. And in that moment, in the darkness, I believe I was there. I could feel the debris. I could feel maybe what was, I don't know, pieces of meteorites or asteroids, but I still couldn't see. And that was the whole thing. I couldn't see. So then I focused on being able to see. Now this is where this is where it gets really, really strange. And I'm almost hesitant to tell you this because to many of you, I'm sure this is going to seem really scary. To me, it felt scary too, but I don't know what to say about it. As soon as I had said, I want to see, I noticed that I was in a free fall. And, oh my gosh, you guys are going to think I'm crazy. There were skeletons. That's all I can really describe to you. Human skeletons. Like a bunch of them. And they were above me. A few were holding my hand, and I was just in this free fall. It was scary. And at first, when I looked up and I saw that these were human skeletons, I was freaked out for a moment. But then I decided to breathe and relax because, I don't know why I was seeing skeletons. I don't know. I think as an explanation, I think that my mind was translating something. I'm not sure what it was translating, but my mind was translating something that I was seeing. I can't be certain, but I remember the way that the hands felt. I remember they felt like skeleton-like hands, and they were clinging to me. And they were just holding on to me, and I was just calm, and I just said, okay, I'm just gonna go with this wherever and whatever is going to happen. I'm gonna go with this. I'm in a free fall. I couldn't see that I was still in space anymore. Everything seemed to be blue around me. And a few more moments of this where I was in free fall with these skeleton-like beings, and then it was done. I opened my eyes and I was laying on my bed and I was just breathing, and I was like, oh my gosh, what just happened? Was this the edge of the galaxy? I remember thinking to myself, before I did this, I would always get this sense that my guides they have a way of trying to warn me sometimes about things, that things are going to be a little bit weird or they're going to be much different than I thought they would be. And this was one of those experiences. I think in the beginning when I couldn't see anything, and by the way, space is dark. I mean, there are stars in the sky, but when you're actually in space, from what I've read and from some of the things I've seen, it's like pitch black out there. So while I was tumbling, I may have been at the edge of the galaxy in that moment. I'm not sure. I think I was, though. Anyway, this was really strange. Thank you so much for coming on another journey with me. And until next time, take care.